Alright guys, this has got to be the greatest game I've ever played in this game, by far. Now, here I am, the last player left on my team, versus 3 enemy sabres. Now this guy on my tail, he said he would let me go back to base and J out if I wanted, but I decided against that. I decided I'm just gonna fight it out and see where it goes. So, let's see. Now he's following me behind. I'm not spaded yet in my CO, so he's catching me. Also, I have some damage to the tail. And this is where I decide, no, I want to fight. So here we go, bring him into maneuvers to try and decrease his energy, avoiding his shots. At this point I lost him, I forgot. I didn't know where he was, and then I found him again. At this point he has more energy, so I level out while he comes down. Now sometimes in dogfights, you realize you don't need as much energy as you think, and actually having less energy is better because you can come in and get behind them when they come around. There I shoot and I miss. Now that guy up there, he was watching us dogfight. These players were actually very respectful and really good players. And they let me and this guy do it out 1v1, which I thought was awesome. Here we go, just rolling scissors this whole time, trying to get a shot. Now at this point I completely stall out, but he's going slow and he doesn't have a chance to get guns on either. So I go down, I try to gain as much speed as possible, raise the flaps. He climbs back up again, so I have the speed now that I can pursue after him. And there we go, that's the kill. finally got guns on and ended it. So now it's the next guy's turn. So I start diving, I start gaining speed as much as I possibly can. Now I start looking to where they are. So one's up there. But I'm also trying to find the other one. And he's back behind me as well. So I decided to turn around and face him in the head on. So always turn into your enemies. I try to take a shot at this guy, but it doesn't really work out. But he did have a lot more speed than me there. Now that guy's gonna let me do it out with this guy. But I go down because I know he has more speed. Now I do this thing where I turn all the way, but I tap the S key so I don't lose energy. I actually gain energy in a turn, and that's a really good tactic that I use. It makes your turn a lot wider, but you don't lose your energy. There I go in for this guy again. He's got more speed, but I come up behind him. Now he's gaining separation, but I just keep following him. And don't forget to use your flaps. Flaps are so useful in this game. But just don't rip them off, because if you rip them off, you're basically dead. So I'm going up after this guy. We're in a stall fight now. He starts coming down, so I come in underneath him. He deploys air brake, so I deploy mine as well to stay behind him. Now I'm on a 6 again. Start coming down, start taking shots at him, hit him. Air brake again because he's using it. Always got to stay behind him. Don't let him pass in front of you. Retract the air brake, try to get more speed. So he doesn't pull away. And there we go, that's the kill. Now for the last guy. Now, as you can see, he's gonna dive on me here, and he has way more energy than I do, so I gotta do all defensive at this point. So I hit the deck, try to get as much speed as possible, then turn into him, and then dive low so he can't, and then pull up around his guns. Don't just turn into them and just keep going in a turn, because they can shoot you. Dive and climb as well. So now he still has a lot of speed over me, so I just keep going. Now at this point he tells me that he's low on fuel, so he has to duel it out now or never. So he comes down, I go around him, and I come up over him and back down again. Now he's starting to climb. So I'm just going to keep going level because I know he's got the speed. Now he turns around, does it S, comes at me, so I get out of the way because do not go head on with the F2s. So now he's got more speed, and that's what I was talking about earlier when sometimes it's better to have less energy because you can slot it in front of him. Now there, I hit him there. So yeah, if they have more energy, they'll be in front of you and you can use that to your advantage. But only for a short while because they will get away if they're smart. Now at this point, he ran out of fuel. And personally, I didn't want to kill him. I mean, I had a great fight with all these guys, and I decided to let him go to his airbase, repair, and J out, and that's how I won the game. I had no clue how I did it, to be honest. I thought I was dead from the beginning. I just said, well, I'm just gonna do it out. Probably die from the first guy, but I ended up defeating all three of them. So yeah, thanks for watching.